I just wanted to make this video because a lot of times people say negative things about Jay-Z and focus on the negative things about him and the negative things he's done, but I ain't gonna really talk about that in this video. I just think that Jay-Z is like a good example and why people should chase success sometimes, especially as a man, why you should chase success. And especially for dudes that don't have confidence in themselves and or consider themselves ugly physically, why you should chase success. Because Jay-Z, growing up, women called him ugly all the time. They never gave him the time of day, and that kind of developed an insecurity within himself because of that. And one of the reasons why he started rapping was because he used to get bullied a lot in his neighborhood. So when he used to rap, it used to impress the bullies for them to leave him alone sometimes. So I think Jay-Z's motivation to become successful pushed him into the status he's at today. He's almost a billionaire today. And you gotta look at it like this. He came in the game 96 when he was 25 years old. A lot of his peers got in it in their early 20s or their teens during that time. And he came out in a time when it was nothing but superstars. So of course Reasonable Doubt didn't take off like that. Like, it's almost like he got pushed to the back burner. So when I think the Hard Knock Life, when that song came out, that's what made him start to be noticed, like really be noticed like that. And since then, from 96 till now, he's been working, putting out albums. He didn't give up, because he could have given up in himself a long time ago. Even when he was 25 and came out with Reasonable Doubt, he could have gave up before then. Like, man, I'm in my mid-20s. Like, it's not gonna work. I'm over with it. But he didn't. And his motivation to become successful, because they always say that's one of the things he one of his goals was to become famous and become a big artist. And you see his motivation and his drive pushed him in that lane. So I think his motivation to become successful is something that should be admired. And if he never had that, if he never reached a certain status, he wouldn't even be in the same room to bag a Beyonce if he wasn't driven enough and he didn't establish himself enough. He wouldn't have been successful to be in the same room as her. So he wouldn't even been able to get a Beyonce. So I think that's a big reason why dudes should really look at why you should chase success and focus on being successful in life and whatever you do. Because it might put you in a spot where you might meet your future wife or future girlfriend because you became successful enough to put and it put you in a place where she might be at. Because if you became successful, you're able to meet somebody else that's also successful. So you're able to, it open up an opportunity for you to meet certain people that you're supposed to meet in your life that could even make your life better. So I think that's a real good reason why you should chase success. But not only that, Jay-Z, he's the face of the Brooklyn Nets. You see the title thing, the streaming service, the Rock Nation management company. Jay-Z's really out here grinding, doing his thing. He's almost a billionaire. I'm pretty sure he's going to be there real soon. But it just goes to show you the grind don't stop. He put out the 444 album, which was like a more mature album. And it shows you that he still has goals that he's trying to accomplish. And like I said, Jay-Z, I think he's relatable to a lot of dudes out here, that doesn't have confidence or is insecure with themselves, or females think they ugly. it just goes to show you that if you could be anything you want to be, and you could design a life for yourself that you want. Just don't fall victim to your insecurities. Because look, Jay-Z's been linked to a lot of beautiful women because of his status. Got him in them places where he was able to meet these certain type of women, or these certain type of women pursued him. And you know, Jay ran through a lot of chicks, man. A lot of chicks during his career. Because of his status, his success got him in these places that allow different opportunities to arise. So I really think Jay-Z, and just to see that he's married now to a beautiful wife, he has a beautiful wife, he has kids, he has a family, something that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people's coming out of broken homes. So, and Jay-Z's like in his late 40s. I remember when a lot of people was making jokes saying, oh, he can't have kids, and that's why. No, he probably wanted to wait a little while longer. He probably wasn't in a rush. That's the problem too nowadays. A lot of people, they rush into having kids, and they don't even really know the person that they dealing with like that. And that's why sometimes they end up single parents or from broken homes. Because it took Jay-Z a couple of years before, you know, he had his first daughter, his first child. And I think because he could have rushed and got her pregnant ASAP or whatever, or had a first child right away. But I think Jay-Z wanted to really take time and years and get to really know her before he did that. And that's something coming from his era, from his generation. That's how they used to do it. Like, before you had your child, you get married, or you know, you had to been with the girl for a good amount of years and stuff like that to really establish she's the one you want to have kids with. But you know, nowadays nobody does that, but that's how they used to do it in his era. But yeah, like Jay-Z, like he really set a foundation for young black men from the hood. He's from Marcy Projects, the projects in Brooklyn. And just to see where he's at today is something that we should really look at and use as a motivation. Not just him, but Diddy, 50 Cent, a lot of, you know, black men that come from the same areas we came from, and they overcame a lot of negative stuff growing up. And just to see where they at today, like it makes you happy as a black man, because it shows you that you could be anything you want to be in life, man. Just chase success and it'll put you there. You know, Jay-Z really came a long way from 96 and still relevant in today's time. So I always admire that and respect it, you know, because he kind of set the foundation. Now he's married, has a family, and he's a private person, man. Like, you don't really see, he's not the type of dude to like really overhype and put his life out there on social media. He doesn't even really have no social medias, because he's a private person. I can respect that, man, because sometimes you got to keep your life auction off. Like, people, sometimes you're not supposed to show the whole world your whole life. Like, it's okay to show them certain things, but sometimes you gotta leave a mystery. You gotta give people a mystery about some things, man. You can't let your whole life be exposed. Sometimes you gotta make the mind wonder. But yeah, I just think, you know, Jay-Z's a good role model for, you know, people to chase success. So y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I'm out.